What's up, Hokie fans? This is Coach Mike Holmes, contributor to the Sons of Saturday, coming to you with this week's installment of the 10-Minute Tailgate. Each week on the 10-Minute Tailgate, we provide you with a curated recipe and cocktail that has something to do with the opponent that we're playing this particular week. This week, the Hokies are playing the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. In this household, it is a family affair, as my father-in-law out in Pasadena, California, is a Ramblin' Wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer. So we're going to pay tribute to Georgia Tech and some things that we love about Atlanta in this episode. So we're going to start off with a staple that anyone who's ever been to Atlanta loves, and that is the Varsity. Now, I love the Varsity. It's great. I always made it a stop whenever I would go to Atlanta. And we're going to do a slider version, a shrunk down version of the famous Varsity chili dog, okay? And because it's Atlanta and it's the birthplace of Coca-Cola, and we're sponsored by Jack and Coke, 2 legends, 1 can, we are going to create a Jack and Coke, not in a can, and hopefully to enjoy with our hot dog sliders. So let's go over here and let's check out what we got going on. So right now I have my hot dog chili. It is on the eye. We are stirring it right now, and it's looking pretty good. And we just did some canned hot dog chili, so it's not that big of a deal. But it is going to add something to this. So now we've taken our hot dogs and we've cut them in half. Why cut them in half? Because they're going to be slider size. They're going to be little 2-bite hot dogs. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to put these on our grill top. And we're going to let these heat up. You can use whatever hot dog type you like. I prefer the uncured kind. But let's go out everything else that's in this recipe. So we have our hot dogs. They're going to be cooking over here. We're also going to have our hot dog buns. Use whatever type of bun you like. But we're going to take these buns and we're actually going to cut them in half. So we're going to slice them against the grain here. Okay. And it's going to give us the right size that we need. So when we split them apart, you can see they open up the nice little 2-bite size hot dog. We also have our sweet onion that we've already pre-diced, and we also have some yellow mustard to go on top of it. So it's really going to be a nice complement to the hot dog. So we're going to make sure that these kind of stay heated and turned, and we're going to kind of continually turn these a little bit. You can choose to boil these if you want to. Some people like the boiled flavor better. Personally, I like them on the grill. So we're gonna grill these and we're gonna heat them up. And you just want to make sure that they're heated all the way through to about 160 degrees. I have my grill top set at about 350, so it won't take super long for these to cook and get ready. So while we're doing that, let's slide right over here and let's make our Jack and Coke. I'll stir my chili while I'm on my way over here. Okay, so Jack and Coke, again, 2 legends, 1 can. It's a super simple cocktail. We're going to make this one without any flair or any to-do, okay? So I have my Denver Hokies glass here, and I'm going to fill it with ice. Oop. And because it's a Jack and Coke, normally you would make a cocktail, you want to have a certain amount of alcohol in there. Because it's Jack and Coke, we're just going to pour. So, so we're going to let this thing, we're going to get this thing open here. We're going to eyeball it. That's going to be about 2.5 ounces. Who's really counting, right? It's Jack and Coke. So have our Coca-Cola Classic. That opened up. And if you pour the liquor in first, the fizz from the Coke will actually do the mixing for you. Again, simple cocktail. So here's our Jack and Coke. Cheers. By the way, this is the first soda that I've had in about 8 months. So love you, Hokies. Man, it's a classic. That takes me back to the Hokie House back in the late 90s and early 2000s. Okay, let's go check our hot dogs real quick, see how they're doing. Starting to get a little bit of char on here. Things are looking pretty good. Perfect. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting some of these together. All right, so we're going to get our buns. Go ahead and kind of pre-open them a little bit. So the top cut buns, in my opinion, for this type of recipe are the best because they do sit up nice. Sometimes you get the hot dog buns that are sliced on the side, and you try to set them up, and they tip over and they don't work very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our hot dog set into the bun. Okay, then we're going to bring it over to our chili, and we're going to add the chili to it. Okay, we're going to add that chili. It's nice and warm. Not too much. You don't want it overflowing, and you definitely don't want it spilling on your nice row-back shirt like I'm wearing right here. I'm giving all the plugs in today, boys. Okay. Then we're going to take our sweet onion, depending on how much you like. We're going to sprinkle that white onion there on top. And then we're going to take our yellow mustard and give it one quick strip, boom, all the way across. Okay. So again, this is a super quick, I'll call this the 5-minute tailgate this week because it is a super quick recipe. It is a super quick drink. Actually, let me go grab my Jack and Coke real quick so we can enjoy this. So now, here is my Varsity hot dog slider, okay? Our chili dog slider, along with our Jack and Coke. Absolutely perfect. Takes me back to the Varsity. Absolutely love it. I have my Jack and Coke here. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy these. Don't forget to follow the Sons of Saturday on all the social media sites, X, Facebook, Twitter, or that's X, LinkedIn, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me at Hokie Hitter for all the updates for the Hokie Hitter every week and also these 10-minute tailgates. Make sure also to like the video, leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. If there are any recipes that you'd like to see, give me some feedback and let me know. Always trying to improve. But as always, go Hokies.